crazy.
Hey, Adam,
it's crazy.
I'm good. You're being aggressive.
Okay,
I'm gonna
sorry.
fucking.
You're good with your...
Hey, puto, let me get my
How
fishing
many years
pole.
you been pit fishing here?
Yeah.
How many years?
30.
30. You ever caught anything?
Never.
Okay. But I'm saying, are you sure this isn't just an excuse to get away?
I only catch a buzz, puto.
Thank God you got your old lady that machete. You guys should be going hungry.
Killing an iguana. Where the fuck did you find an iguana?
It's cactus, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, my mom still does it.
All right. Well, I'm so glad you got an electric vehicle now, Adam.
Oh, I heard you talking about that. The
gas is $6.
I paid $6.40.
It's $6.70. It's $7 in Malibu. It is $7 fucking a gallon.
Have you seen the new Hummer? GMC Hummer electric?
Yeah.
It's fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause what are you driving? What kind of gay shit are you driving?
I got an Audi.
Oh, the Audi does it now.
Yeah, pure electric.
So Cadillac's going pure electric in 2025. Everything Cadillac does is going to be.
Yeah.
My wife wanted one. I go, honey, you forget to put fucking gas.
Right.
And there's gas stations on every corner.
Right.
I live in Texas. There's very few
stations like the electric charging stations.
Yeah, there's very few. And I'm like, honey, I'm going to get the phone call on the road. I'm stuck and get a gas vehicle. And for now.
Yeah, she let her crash her own gas vehicle.
Yeah, crash your own Land Rover.
I was out to dinner with someone who moved to Texas, and they're like, why do you hate L.A.? And I'll go, I'll just give you an example. We pay the most in taxes. We pay the highest gas prices. We have the worst roads in the country. I could keep going, but what else do you really need to know? The most in gas, and that money's the big tax is supposed to go to the roads. Right. The most in gas with the worst roads. It documented worst roads in America. Yes. What else do you need to know about how the state is run?
If gas was free in California, it'd still be $2.
Right.
That's fucking insane. If they go, you know what, fuck it, we're going to give you the gas.
Yeah.
It's still $2.
Worth of tariffs and levies and taxes.
Meanwhile, I'm buying premium in Texas for, what am I at right now? $3, $3.50?
And speaking of the poor Mexican.
Where are they?
I was in La Cañada, California a few months back, and this Mexican had his big Dodge Ram pickup truck, and it had a trailer on it, and it was filled with branches, and this guy just did a major tree pruning or whatever. This fucking sled is getting 4 miles to the gallon.
At least.
And this guy's just sitting there filling it up. Cling, cling, $6 a gallon. This is a few months back. But I mean, this poor Mexican guy's going to cost $140 to fucking fill his truck up.
Yeah.
It's kicking the shit out of the poor people. Rich people drive Teslas. Rich people work from home. Rich people don't have a gardener's truck filled with equipment. By the way, they don't live in Beverly Hills. They drive there from Pacoima.
And then they sit there and go, well, why does it cost so much to just cut my trees?
Right.
Well, motherfucker, I have $150 gas bill out the gate.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's my cost out the fucking gate.
Yeah.
I can't make any money around here.
Fucking retards.
Yeah. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Look, I made the mistake of talking great about Texas. It's terrible. It's horrible.
Don't move there.
Don't move there.
Nobody
it's a piece of shit. Snowstorms. It's 105. Don't come. It's terrible. Everybody in my neighborhood that has moved in the past 2 years, all California.
Yep.
All of them.
That's right.
Every one of them.
Because
my neighbor,
they're fucking up. It's not that people don't want to live in California. California is an amazing state. Yeah. It's just if you fuck it up enough, people will leave. And that's what's happening.
And they're doing that to the old people, right? They're starting to tax these retirements. And they're going, hey, y'all need to get the fuck out of here, too.
Get money.
Yeah. Get the fuck out of here, too. I mean, I lived here for 14 years. I got in a hit and run. Well, not a hit and run. They ran a red light. They hit me and my wife. We get out. They clearly hit me. I end up getting sued by the driver. I mean, by the passenger of the driver that hit me.
Right.
We got sued by him. They hit us.
Right.
I go, but they hit us. They go, well, they're both illegal. Neither one of them have insurance. And I'm like, well, wait a minute.
Yeah.
And I'm getting sued.
Yes. Happened to a friend of mine.
What the fuck is happening right now?
Oh, yeah.
That was when I left.
Yeah.
After that, I told my wife, I go.
By the way, the law's on their side. That's how California rolls. That's how California rolls.
I got hit.
Right. That's how.
By somebody that didn't have a driver's license.
No, you pay taxes. Yeah. You're fucked. That's how it works.
It's unbelievable.
Absolutely.
And that's when I left. I said, I got to go back home. And I mean, I grew up in Texas. I'm a Texas guy. My parents, I want my kids to have grandparents, so my parents are always over. And,
oh, they must love the cactus.
Oh, my
anime,
they fucking love it, dude. They jeans, beach, they do the whole thing. And they go out there. And I remember my father-in-law walks around our neighborhood, and he comes in one day, and he goes, man, they're going to think this Mexican won the lottery. And I pointed out my face. I go, motherfucker, you did.
Yeah.
Your daughter has a nice shitter, and that's what got you in this neighborhood. You're welcome. You're welcome.
It'll be ironic when other states start building walls for California. For Californians to move.
What makes me laugh the most is when I hear my California friends like, Steve, I'm moving to Texas. And I go, oh, great, where? Austin. I'm like, well, you're not moving to Texas.
Right. And you're
moving to Austin.
And you're going to recreate what you fled.
It's already happening.
It's already happening.
Right.
Austin
is a disaster.
Right, because the hipsters showed up with their circle talk chick thing and fucked everything. We don't need the police. We need community ambassadors. All right, here we go. It's on.
And we're inclusive. Well, all I see is white people.
Right.
I just see white people here.
All right, what else
speaking of
got?
EVs, so the Energy Secretary, Jennifer Granholm, last month, she was doing this 4-day EV road trip, just to talk about, from North Carolina to Tennessee. And so there's now been a report where while she's doing the road trip, she calls one of her staffers. She got some range anxiety.
Yes.
And she goes, hey, I'm running out of juice. I need you to meet me at the next charging station and hold the spot for me so I can charge my car. So her staffer drives her regular car, her
gas-powered car.
Her gas-powered car.
Yeah.
Waits in the spot. And there's a line of people trying to charge their car.
Sure.
They call 911 on this staffer who's holding poor staffer, by the way. Who's
just doing what the fuck she's
doing what I've been told to do. And it gets 911 called on her.
But how much of an asshole? How much of an asshole are you that you're like, oh, I'm on a road trip. I need you to be now on a road trip,
right?
So that you can park in a spot, so that I don't have to get in line like the average people.
And there is, and I've told everyone there is range anxiety because I went from Malibu to
I heard you talking about
Willow
that, dude.
Springs.
I had no idea that
90 miles away with a full charge of 300. When I got there, is 150.
I didn't know that.
So you know what they don't tell you, what they need to tell you when you buy an electric car, which is if you're just driving around the city, the range will be about accurate. But if you think you're driving highway to Vegas at 85 miles an hour,
not happening.
It's not. Here's what it'll be like. It'll be like, Steve, you got $1,000 in your account, in your savings account. So you go, okay, I'll take out $100. Okay, now you have $700 left.
Like,
and you go, what? And then you go, okay, I'll take out another $100. Now you have $300 left in your savings account. And you're like, wait a minute. It said I had 1,000 in there, and all I did was took out 200. Yeah, I know, you're down to 300. You better fucking put some more money in this account. And you're like, why do we have the rangefinder?
Right. But does the computer tell you that?
No,
does it say like if you go 70, you have this much range?
The computer doesn't really adjust for it. The computer goes, you got Willow Springs is 90 miles away. You got 300 miles range. You get there. You've scrubbed off 150 miles off the range.
But it doesn't say if you drive this fast.
Right.
No, you'll get it in that if you get into the city and you get on the brake and you do stuff like that, it'll sip it. It'll be much more
different.
Much different. But they don't. And maybe it works out to 300 if you do the city and then you do the whatever. But the anxiety is you got 300 range. Vegas is 281 miles away. You ain't fucking getting to Vegas. There's no way you're getting to Vegas with your 300.
Even though Vegas is 278 from here. Right. Well, so I had the Chevy Volt when I lived here. Had the Chevy Volt. You do you can do the carpool, right? You get the whole thing. But what I liked about the Chevy Volt is that you had 50 miles battery, and then it kicked into gas.
Right. Yeah.
So you were able to go, all right, well, I go to work and back 60 miles, then 10 miles of that is gas.
That's
right.
Nice. Yeah.
So that's better that it had that motor that would kick in for you.
Right.
If you needed to.
Right.
But it just power alone, it's like, well, now I have to sit at fucking Buc-ee's?
Yeah.
I have to have lunch here now?
People are waiting in line, and as I told everyone when I was heading back from Willow Springs to Corona, California, which gave me range anxiety, I had to stop at a charging thing, and there was a fucking altercation, man.
Oh, I heard you talking about it. You pulled right
out,
in.
I pulled right in, not knowing the line. First off, it's kind of unclear where you wait in line, because if you wait right behind the car that's charging, you'll block the parking lot off.
It's
So
like
then
an
there's a
unofficial
gap.
line, yeah.
Yeah, there's a gap, and if you're coming in the other direction, you don't see the line. You
Right.
slide in. I slid in, then some brother slid in. When I slid out, and then he started screaming at the guy who was waiting in line. Like, it's going to happen.
But you were like, they're like, oh, it's Adam Carolla.
People, well, you got to think
He's
about
good.
it.
Yeah.
People who
the
drive
black guy, fuck that piece of shit.
People who drive electric cars are pretty self-entitled kind of pieces of shit
Already. It's
so
the
now
new Prius. It's the new Prius.
you're telling a dude who's driving an all-electric car in Malibu, back off and wait over there. Like, there's going to be some dust up.
Yeah, there's gonna be some white
It's
privilege
coming.
happening.
Yeah, the good news is no one has a gun and no one knows how to kick ass.
Neither one of them.
Right.
And there's no high-speed chase because you'll
Right.
get right
The
down
range.
the fucking
Yeah.
range. No
So
range.
I was thinking about the staff, and it reminded me of that time where we were flying Southwest, Adam. Me, you, and his manager, Mike August. We were getting on a flight. Southwest, it's open seating.
Right.
But Adam didn't want to get on the plane early because he's having a drink or something. But he wanted me to go in there early. And
Oh, yeah, you got to post
Same
up.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
post
You gotta-
up,
you gotta-
Post
box
up,
out.
sit in the exit row.
know,
Sit in the
yeah,
exit row.
look extra
and
brown.
Mark, and
That's
mark some
right.
seats
Yeah,
off.
yep.
So I do that. I go. I
Take
didn't
your shirt
want to-
off.
I knew this
That's
was a
right.
bad idea.
Yeah.
I go in there. I sit in the exit row, and I like lay my jacket out on the other two seats. And of course, the guy right behind is like, "What are you doing?"
Oh yeah.
Oh, one of those guys.
I mean, I'm holding these seats. You can't do that.
Yes.
But they're sitting the other. No, you can't do this. And he goes to the flight attendant and
Tattletale.
tells on me.
Southwest
Tells
fucking
on me.
assholes.
Southworst is what
yeah.
I can't do the, people go, Steve, it's fun, it's great, and you get your mind. I go, no. I'm bougie. I got to have the first class.
Yeah.
I got to have it. I'm up there with my little meal.
Yeah.
Doing
He's got-
the cookies are coming out,
Yeah.
the towel. I got to,
The towel.
But I
hot towel.
mean, as much as I travel, I want to be comfortable.
You're right.
You're there.
it's-
You're there a lot.
You're right, Steve.
I'm there every fucking weekend, man.
All right, one more.
All right, so there's this story of northern Mississippi. It happened a little bit ago, but it's the mom is still mad. So there's this 10-year-old boy, a black boy, who was arrested and placed in a cell for peeing in a parking lot.
Oh yeah, I heard about this one.
Yeah. So what happened was, so the mom had an appointment at a business with her son. The son was waiting outside, and they saw a sign saying there's no public restroom. So he decides to pee on private property near their car. Mm-hmm. Right. And then an officer who's driving by spots the kid, and first says like, "Hey, you can't do that." The mom comes out. She admonishes her son, and the officer's like, "All right, that's good enough."
Right.
They thought the ordeal was over. Then 4 other officers, including a lieutenant, arrived after that. And then the son was arrested, put in a police vehicle, and taken to a police station.
You know what we got to do with cops now is like when the NFL rookies come to camp, they always have that guy who has to explain to them like, hey, no dick pics and
Right.
use a condom and don't knock up
Common sense shit.
When you're on the road and there's a gal waiting in the lobby of the hotel, she's probably a
Let's
gold
think
digger.
about our tweets.
Yeah, let's think about our tweets. Like every police force needs officer optics. And he needs to just go, look, man, first off, arresting 9-year-old black dudes for taking a piss.
Not a
and
good look, guy.
It's not a good look.
Yeah.
And they
Right.
could like raise their hand and go, yeah, but it violates sex code, penal code too. Yeah, I
Don't
understood. That's what they call me, officer optics.
yeah.
I'm wearing the frames that the guy was interviewed by Trevor Noah's wearing. Just listen to me. I know you want to arrest people. I know it's illegal to take a piss.
But let's use some judgment.
But let's use some judgment.
Yeah.
You
Well, what
don't want-
happened was he saw his dick and was like, "This at 10? Fuck that
He
kid."
rolled over it like a spike strip. Got 2 flat tires. Had to pull over. It was when the guy uncoiled his cock. The 9-year-old black guy's cock just was uncoiled. He hit him like a spike strip.
One tear from the white cop. Just fuck that guy, man.
Yeah, pulled to the side of the road. Crying.
This is a road hazard.
That's right.
You put that big black dick away.